Here's a pawn endgame that looks a lot easier than it is. First of all, black has the split pawns. King is a little bit, well, a lot worse than white's, but still white has to be accurate. Any pawn move here is not gonna cut it since those guys are not even close to going through, and this even loses the game because this guy is not going anywhere. But white can't really stop the split pawns ever, so this would be just a horrible blunder for white. But the right move is kind of logical here. King e5. We just start coming here and stopping any kind of activity from black king. Going for any kind of a pass pawn for black is just too slow. These guys are just too fast. Here white can even blockade, but this is fast enough. Black's like 60 million moves behind. So black has nothing better than king f8. Whereas then we come king f6 and stop this guy coming anywhere. He's stuck on the back rank. And this is the best they can do. King e8. Whereas white can now play b4, which is actually a mistake and draws away the win. Now black can wait here and after b5 come here. And now white has problems. This still loses since the pawn is not going anywhere. Black can stop that. But white can't really stop the split pawns because the other one always escapes. No good. And here is no good moves either. If you go here, you lose. This guy just goes through. So white has to actually find a kind of decently hard draw here. King e5 and now king d5. Going king f5 here is no good. Black can just double back for these pawns and then this guy ends up on the wrong side of the things. So white has to really fight for a draw with the king d5. And then whatever black does, let's say f6, white has to find king c5, going again wrong way around. The point here is that, well, if black goes here, now white can break and actually win. This comes with check and black's not able to stop it. So black here has to actually go backwards with the king. And then white can come and stop this pawn. King e7 ends up in a repetition. But here white wants to go and get this position, but a little slower. He wants to be able to get this with the black to move. And now black king is in trouble. If he goes this way, white just takes this pawn and then follows him and takes the last pawn too. No good. And if you try to go this way, then the king is too far away from the breakthrough. b6. And this comes with check and probably a mate too.